Hey guys, here we are, hole number 6 here. Now all we're going to try to do, I'm going to try to, if I can, and you'll see I'm bringing Titan, and with a tailwind, I'm going to try to get it to this grizzly distance. It's kind of what I'd like to do. So first off, I'm going to kind of test this land zone. You can see it looks pretty good up there. So all I'm going to do, very little power, very little curl, and we're just going to try to blast this up here. And just get this kind of up here close to this top here. And the reason for this is we'll get a straight tailwind with a B-52 or Grizzly, whatever. And we'll be able to get to kind of consistent distance each and every time. And you'll see, you know, the more club that you have, the easier it is to get that shot up there. But you can see I didn't use much power, much curl. It's just really kind of just focusing on getting that distance control. And as long as I'm within, 5 or 10 yards of where I just hit it, I could have been back, another 8 yards and still probably been in range here. Because we are going to be pulling back towards min club, or mid club is a better way of saying it. We'll be pulling back towards mid club. So as long as you get to the range there, you're good. And that's one of the main reasons to bring a Titan for this hole, is to make sure that you stay in range. So this is a little bit more on the fence, where he's almost in between clubs. He's kind of where, and it looks like he might be able to just pull off kind of a min sniper. So you're going to get to see two different shots here, it looks like. Because here you can see I'm right towards the max here on the Grizzly. Now, with that in mind, it's very close to kind of a 1-to-1 adjustment here on this hole. So in this sense here, what I'll typically do is maybe just keep it, maybe a cup to the right, to the left, because it is going to kind of straighten out with wind effect. Now, very close to 1-to-1. I might, since I'm +5, go just beyond that. So in terms of ring adjustment, maybe 6.8. 6.8 for 6.6. Just a little bit of a slow needle there. So I do think it's going to, well, it ended up not too bad even with that great ball, but it did, you see, it just took more of the hill, came in kind of slow. It's almost like I might have just baby short hit that too. So you do want to make sure that you're in the center of the shot circle. My ring adjustment was probably pretty darn good. And as I mentioned, you're going to get to see two different shots here, kind of two different approaches. Kind of see which one you like. If you want to kind of intentionally leave it back at sniper, that's okay too. I don't necessarily recommend putting on all that side spin, because you just kind of create a little bit more of this curvy needle when you do that with the ball guide, curvy ball guide. So I don't think it makes it easier to make the shot when you do this. The one thing it does let you do, though, is kind of land it on lower ground. Does make it just a touch easier, so you can kind of curve it into the slope a little bit. But overall, and there you can see that it just kind of, it took like this weird ridge when you do that, which you'll want to try to avoid if at all possible. So, good luck with that shot. It should be relatively straightforward. The key is precision ring play, getting to the consistent spots in the fairway, and then, as always, making sure when you put your finger in the shot circle, make sure that you're not short and you're very consistent with the way that you do it time and time again. I feel I might have just been maybe a touch under, because I feel like that should have got to the hole, and if I'm almost a whole yard short, something just doesn't give, because I know the ring adjustment was pretty spot on there. It's very close to 1-to-1 at max, which is uphill. It's a very uphill shot. So in that tailwind situation, I played it enough times that I know it's very close to 1-to-1, like very, very close. So, keep that in mind. Good luck, and I'll see you guys on the next one.